Today I'm going to show you how to unlock and explore Mexico in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, there's unfortunately two downsides to this. The first is that to actually glitch into Mexico, what you need to do is have completed the main Red Dead Redemption 2 storyline. If you haven't done so yet, now is your spoiler warning and time to click away from this video because you have to have access to New Austin to do this. The other downside is that, well, Mexico is very barren in this game. The only building on this side of the San Luis River is El Presidio, which we are going to check out a little bit later on in the video. But other than that, those are like the two main downsides to Mexico in this game. But what you do need to do to be prepared to come to Mexico is have tons of stamina tonics and tons of health tonics and tons of food on you and in your satchel, because you're going to be running or riding your horse for a very long while if you do want to actually go to El Presidio, as it's on like the other side of Mexico. So with that said, if you are able to get into Mexico because of this video right here, well, hopefully I can earn your thumbs up and your subscription for helping you out. To do this, what you need to do is head over to the westernmost point of New Austin to the Sea of Coronado and put a waypoint between the N and A in Coronado. Once you're here and on the beach, there's a rock that is kind of out of place that you just need to line up next to and swim with your horse across the Sea of Coronado. Once you're here, just follow what I do. You're going to go into a little ravine that just kind of like comes to an end, and it just a point. Now, be careful when going through this ravine because there's going to be tons of hidden little rocks in here that if you're just sprinting through on your horse, they're going to hit you and they're going to send you flying off your horse. So just be wary of that. But once you're here, make it to the little like butt crack or the end or the point of this ravine, and this is where it gets a bit tricky. I got lucky. I got this on my first try, if we're being honest, but my second and third times it took me between like 5 and 10 minutes to do this. But all you got to do now is just put your horse in the very point of this ravine and start running into the ravine. Start mashing the run and the jump button, and eventually your horse is going to climb up onto the top of this ravine, and you're going to need to get off of your horse. Once you do this, you're going to be fighting an invisible barrier and sliding around, but just keep fighting that, keep running into it, and once you do so, you're actually going to slide down through and over this barrier, which is Rockstar's way of like keeping us out of Mexico. But once you do that, you're actually in Mexico. Now, the downside to this is that you will not have your horse with you, so you will need to spawn in a cheat code for a horse. That's the best thing to do, because if not, you are going to be running all day trying to get to Mexico, or trying to get to El Presidio, excuse me. So, just spawn in a cheat code for a horse, and now you can ride all around Mexico. You can check out the locations, and really the only two, like, key landmarks and locations that I could find is, one was El Presidio, and the second one was the tunnel that the railroad tracks pass through. Now, that was very low resolution. There was no textures. There was nothing there. It was super bad quality. But as far as El Presidio goes, this building was actually pretty detailed to an extent, like the outside was, and then the backside and the inside obviously wasn't. But it's so weird to think that this building is in Mexico, but why? Why isn't there anything else going on here? There's actually a lot of theories going on right now as to like Red Dead Online possibly starting out in Mexico and us breaking out of El Presidio. But who knows? I just wanted to show y'all how to get onto the Mexico side of Red Dead Redemption 2 because, you know, as humans, we like to do things that we normally shouldn't or can't get to and things like that. So if you enjoyed this video and you were able to get to Mexico, or you're going to try this out from this video right here, well, hopefully I earn your thumbs up and your subscription because I upload brand new video game content every single day. But with that said, I am Zach Cox. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next video.